Hey guys, what's up? It's me, your girl Sherry, and today we're gonna make the Jamaican national dish, which is saltfish and ackee. So put on your apron and let's go. Here's everything you're gonna need. We're gonna start with our veggies. So we have sweet onions, we have green peppers, red peppers, garlic, scotch bonnet, and scallion. And you're gonna need fresh thyme. Okay, fresh thyme. I have dried thyme, so I have to use what I have. And the piece de resistance is going to be your can of Ackees, in which you can purchase from any Caribbean store, or you can purchase them for Amazon for $17 per can. Now, the Ackees are expensive, but it's a necessity. And you're also going to need salted codfish. And how you prepare your salted cod is the night before you're going to cut it up in strips and you're going to soak it in cold water. Then the next day you're going to drain the cold water off and then you're going to boil the saltfish to get most of the salt out. Okay, so and you'll be left with this. Yes. So let's get this dish started. This is a very easy dish as long as you follow the steps, and if you love saltfish and ackee, then this recipe is for you. We will also be pairing this with plantains, sweet plantains, and we're going to pair it with bakes. So I have my garlic powder, my thyme, black pepper, onion powder, and those are all the seasonings we're going to use, and maybe a little all-purpose seasoning. Okay, but we're going to keep this light, tight, and right. Okay, because this is going to be delicious. Now, the next step you want to do is you want to add the oil of your choice into your skillet, and you want the oil nice and hot, because what we're going to do at this point is we're going to add all our veggies into this pot, and we are going to let it saute down. You don't want it till it's translucent, but you want it just fried down enough. So in goes our veggies, our wonderful medley of vegetables. Okay, so we have our sweet peppers, green peppers, sweet onions, scallions, scotch bonnet, fresh thyme, all in here. So I'm going in, I'm adding a little bit of the seasonings. So right there I added my dried thyme, but guys, make sure you have fresh thyme. If you don't have fresh thyme, you can use dry thyme. So I'm gonna saute this down in the pot. We're just gonna give it a good stir to make sure everything is fully incorporated, and make sure we're frying this evenly. So we have our fresh garlic in here. Yes, now let's give it a nice little stir, give it a nice little look. Look how refreshing and festive this looks. This dish tastes delicious. This is also my favorite dish. So we're gonna add our saltfish at this time, and as you can see, it's nice flaked up. We have a little bit of flakes and a little bit of chunks, and that's exactly the way you want it. So we also gonna mix this in so we can fully incorporate all of the spices and seasoning. So in went a little dash of garlic powder, in goes a little bit of onion powder, in goes a dash of black pepper, and in goes a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. Don't use salt because the fish is gonna retain a tad bit of the salt. Okay, so let's mix this down and incorporate all these veggies together. Now guys, you can go in with a little bit of tomato paste for taste and color. The tomato paste is optional, but I like to use the tomato paste to give it a nice color and a nice flavor. Now once we mix and fully incorporate all this together, you should be left with this. Voila. Now we are going to open our can of Ackees. You want to drain your Ackees, okay? And what Ackees is a fruit that grows on a tree, and it looks like this, and it tastes so delicious. So now you want to fold this in because they're very soft and you don't want it to mash up. And when these turn bright yellow, you know that it is fully prepared. It doesn't take long for your Ackees to cook. So we're just going to fold the Ackees into our saltfish, and you should have saltfish and ackee just like this, guys. How simple was this dish? Voila, that is ready. So now we're going to get our bakes, in which we had rising for a little while. So here's our bakes. We had our bakes rising. So let's take a nice look at these bakes. They're nice and fluffy. They have risen as such as the Lord. Yes, they have. Now, guys, this is a very delicious dish. I hope you like this recipe. And here is our finished results. Voila, we made a saltfish and ackee bake sandwich. You can have it like this, or you can have it on the side with your bake on the side in your fried plantain. I'm going to give you a good look at this. Look how crispy and golden this is. Nice fluffy bake. You got your saltfish and ackee in there, or you can have it like this, plated up with your bake on the side in your sweet plantains. Now, guys, I hope you like this recipe. I hope you'll try it. And now, with that being said, thank you for sitting through the ackee and saltfish, and I will see you guys on the next one. And don't forget to kiss the cook.